Finances and relationships will be under pressure. Namaste, friends. My name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel, Vedic Astro Amit. First of all, thanks for joining and listening and watching. Thanks for your time. We have this in-depth practical course starting on May 9th. So this week, in a couple of days, this is the link you can register. This is going to be a very practical course. So just a couple of seats are left. And then secondly, if you like a consultation, you can just go to my website, VedicAstrology.com. So we have this Venus, it's going to be combust. And these are the dates. These are approximate dates because could be here and depends how many degrees you take combustion as. So May 16 to June 25 are the dates when Venus is going to be combust. So we have to understand what is combustion. Okay, combustion literally means the planet is getting very close to the sun, and it may literally get burned up. Okay, so combustion is you can think of it as burned up, but also, it's more like a renewal. It's like the death and rebirth of the planet. It's spiritual awakening. It's cleansing and purification of the qualities, the things that that planet stands for in our life, depending on which houses it rules and what's it doing in our chart. So it's a very, very intense process. So first of all, technically, these dates, and so Venus is considered combustion when it is about 5 to 6 degrees within the position of the sun. Okay, so either before the sun or after the sun, behind the sun or ahead of the sun. So 5 to 6 degrees. So that's what these dates I have shown here from May 16 through June 25. Venus will be within 5 to 6 degrees. The second thing to remember is, or understand, is combustion does not mean that the planets have to be in the same sign. I got some questions in the previous videos about combustion I did, and they were asking, oh, Venus is not going to be in Taurus, but Sun is going to be in Taurus. So is that really a combustion? Yes. So it does not mean planets will be in the same sign. They can be in the adjacent signs. So as long as the distance between the planets is 5 to 6 degrees, which in this case, for Venus and Sun, if Venus is within 5 to 6 degrees of the Sun, then we consider this as combustion. So throughout this month and a half, Venus and Sun are going to be, pretty close to each other. And the dates for exact conjunction when Venus is going to be right on top of Sun are the 4th and 5th of June. So those 2 days are very, very important, very sensitive. So we'll discuss what things you want to be careful about. Okay. Now, the other thing is if you have, so we're talking about transits, right? So this video is about transits, but if you have this combination, or if you have Venus combust in your natal chart, then you'll see these things manifest throughout your life, possibly, right? So that's the distinction between the natal chart and the transit. And then another question people have is, oh, so many transits going on. Venus transit, Venus combust, and then Jupiter combust, and then Mercury will be combust. So what do we do? Which video we watch, and what do we believe or focus on? The thing is, everything comes out. Every single placement or combination or yoga or combustion or anything going on will have an impact on us. So you cannot ignore any of this. So the way to understand these videos, these transits is, so in this video, for example, we're talking about Venus combustion. So that means these areas, especially the finance and relationships, will be affected. But of course, all the houses that Venus rules in our charts, depending on your rising sign, so those houses will be impacted as well. So we'll talk about all the 12 signs. So that's how you want to see. Now, similarly, let's say Jupiter combustion. We're talking about Jupiter combustion, right? So Jupiter combustion means your belief system is undergoing a renewal, a reset, a change, a transformation. So that's your belief system. Now, Venus is your finance and relationships. So you have to look at both. You cannot ignore. I mean, those are two separate things we're talking about. And Venus rules different houses in your chart. Jupiter rules different houses in your chart, so those will be impacted. Those will be completely different, effect. But you have to combine all of those. Similarly, Mercury, your intellect may be undergoing a change. You may, undergo higher education, things like that. So you have to look at the things that the planet rules. Those things uh, are undergoing a change, a shift when there is a combustion. So specifically, Venus combustion, what does that mean? Let's break it down. Venus combustion means, first of all, the inherent karakas of Venus, the inherent things that Venus stand for or represent in our life, that is finance and relationships. By far, these are the biggest areas of life that Venus governs. Those will undergo change, transformation. It's like rebirth, purification, because sun purifies everything. It's like gold is burning in the fire, it gets purified. So first of all, it may mean a burning of relationships, birth and death and renewal of relationships. You may have cleansing of relationships. What does that mean? Maybe it'll be a reset for your relationship. You may, take your relationship to the next higher level or make it more spiritual. Okay. Or literally, this is an opportunity. Combustion is a chance where you may actually develop relationship with the divine. So experience the higher form of love and relationships. Okay, so that's the real meaning of combustion. That's just one aspect of it, which is relationships. The second thing Venus governs is finance. Venus is the planet of luxury and finance and banking and all of that. So that means combustion is an opportunity when our finances will go cleansing or overhaul or renewal. That means combustion will make sure that our financial dealings are more ethical, okay, or ethical, I should say. So if there are any, unethical things going on in our financial transactions, those will be impacted. That is the time those will come out. So there's not going to be anything hidden in terms of, so if if there are any deals going on which are unethical, those will be exposed. That's what the combustion will do. So all our financial dealings, we should be very careful, ethical in our financial dealings. That's what this combustion means. And then next, of course, you have to see what Venus is doing in your chart. Which house is Venus ruled? So Taurus and Libra. Where do Taurus and Libra fall? In which house do they fall in your chart? So that's what we'll discuss for all the 12 rising signs. But essentially, the areas of life represented by those houses may get impacted. So we'll discuss all of that in detail. If you like the content so far, please share, like, and subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends, and also hit the bell icon, because a lot of subscribers still they don't get to see the videos in time because they haven't been getting the notifications. So please hit the bell icon so you get the notification for all the videos. And so now we'll go one by one for all the 12 rising signs. So first of all, the rising sign of Aries, Aries Lagna, okay, Aries ascendant. So for Aries people, Aries rising, Venus is the ruler of your second house and your seventh house. Now, watch the intersection first. Very important. So in general, for everybody, finances and relationships will undergo a change, cleansing, basically. And so for Aries, though, this is especially it's confirming all of that. So for Aries, second house represents our family wealth, our accumulated resources, and our speech, our food, and seventh house is relationships. So all of those areas will undergo a shift. Now, understand the real meaning of combustion is getting rid of impurities. It's like rebirth, renewal, recharge, transformation. So if you have anything that is not needed or that is unethical or which is, not so great in your life regarding these two houses, that will be cut off. That will be that will change. That will transform. It will undergo a process of cleansing and renewal. So your focus on your family relationships. Are your relationships healthy? Are you being, positive and having a good influence on your family? Secondly, your speech. Is your speech sattvic and pure, and is it bringing joy and happiness to other people's lives? Your food. Are you eating sattvic food? Are you eating proper food? Your relationships, that seventh house, your one-on-one partnerships, both personal and business, are they serving you? You know, is your relationship based on a spiritual foundation? If not, so this combustion means those things will burn away. Any impurities, any things that are not serving or not of the highest purpose, those will burn away. But combustion also means giving birth to something that is more auspicious, more spiritual, more long-term, and in line with your purpose of existence. So that means in all these areas, you may see renewal, rejuvenation, new energy, new power in your family relationships, in your speech. Great time to be a speaker. Come up with something that's very powerful. It serves the humanity, and same thing in your relationships also. So either your relationship will undergo a change so that it becomes more spiritual, or it may be a time to let it go. Uh, and or the other example, the other option is develop a relationship with the divine so that you can enjoy the highest form of love and devotion and relationship with the universal consciousness. So those are the recommendations for Aries. That's so you can expect change in your second house matters and in your seventh house matters. A change which is going to be very intense because sun, it burns up. Literally, the planet gets fried up. It gets burned up as it passes over the sun. So this conjunction will be interesting because, again, don't focus on just when Venus will enter Taurus. Venus will not be in Taurus until 19th of May, but the combustion will start before that because combustion is whenever it's like 5 to 6 degrees within the sun. So that's the impact for Aries rising. Of course, you have to see which dasha you're running, which planetary period. There are other aspects. Where is your natal Venus? So all of those you have to consider as well. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon so you can get the notifications and watch the intro section first. And again, we are starting a live course, very in-depth practical course. If you're interested, send me a message. And so that's it for the sign of Aries. Next is Taurus rising, Taurus Lagna, Taurus ascendant. Okay. For Taurus, Venus is your Lagna Lord and Venus is your sixth Lord. Okay, so overall, first of all, watch the intersection. Overall theme is whenever a planet is undergoing through a combustion, that means it's a renewal, recharge, it's cleansing, it's purification, it's getting rid of any impurities, any unethical things. So finances and relationship will undergo renewal. For Taurus rising, this is a period of like Phoenix rising. For you, renewal of yourself, your personality. You'll undergo a really deep change in who you are. You'll discover the real meaning, the purpose of your life. That's the first house. And the sixth house is service. And sixth house is your job. Sixth house is your health, daily routine, legal matters, all of that. So if there are any impurities or unethical things going on in your job, in the way you serve other people, volunteer work, or your health, or your daily routine, all of that, things will become more, sattvic, dharmic, and positive. And those, so this combustion will bring the highest potential with respect to your sixth house matters. You may actually get a more, higher status job. You may actually start focusing on your health, really at a very deep level, deep cleansing. And also for court cases or legal matters, this is the time where, if you have been using any unethical means or any other secrets, things like that, those will come to surface. So be very ethical, be very conscientious. Then you'll have positive outcomes. But this is a very powerful period for Taurus rising. Your Lagna Lord is undergoing combustion. Lagna Lord is you. Basically, you are undergoing through this cleansing, purification process. And you can do lots of meditation. You can also, in fact, this is a good time. One of the big remedies for Taurus would be volunteer service or donations or helping other people. That's all the sixth house matters. Next is Gemini rising, Gemini ascendant, Gemini Lagna. For Gemini Lagna, Venus is your 12th lord and it's your fifth lord. Now watch the intersection first. That'll give you the details of what's happening. What does a combustion mean? Combustion of Venus specifically. For Gemini rising, 12th house and fifth house ruler is getting combust. That means there will be complete purification, cleansing of those houses, two houses. 12th house is our, secrets also. 12th house is hidden enemies, possibly. 12th house is foreign places, foreign people, foreign travel. 12th house is our bed pleasures. So you have to be very, very careful, ethical in that respect. And then fifth house is your children, your romantic partners. Fifth house is also creativity. So you'll develop very high, quality of uh, creativity. So either you'll do things with your children, or on your own, you'll develop something very, very creative. This is one big caution is this is not the time to take any risks in the stock market because it is fifth lord is combust. Okay, so it wants the highest good for you. And it's like cleansing, purification. So this may be a period of change and transformation for your children. This may be a period where you may actually get into a new relationship, romantic relationship. That's fifth house. Or your current romantic relationship that might actually undergo change and transformation, cleansing, purification. That means you guys may become more spiritual. Your relationship will have a spiritual foundation. Okay. So lots of blessings. So basically, after the combustion, then it's like the new life, new birth. So fifth house will feel rejuvenated, 12th house will feel rejuvenated. But this is great time for you to actually tap into like energy healing, other planes of existence, and astral travel, because 12th lord is undergoing combustion, which literally means connecting you to your soul. Sun is our soul. So do all of that energy healing, hypnotherapy. Those will be wonderful remedies for you. And also the other remedies, giving donations is a good remedy for you. For your 12th house lord is getting combust. Next one is Cancer rising, Cancer ascendant, Cancer Lagna. For Cancer, Venus is your 11th lord and Venus is your fourth lord. Watch the intersection to understand the meaning of combustion and how that will impact all the 12 rising signs. Now, for Cancer rising, this is the time to let go of any friendships that are not serving you. This is the time to let go of, any things in your home. If you have a lot of clutter in your home, do lots of cleansing, literally physical stuff. Uh, and then this is the time to connect with your finances. 11th house is your financial gains, your income. If you have any unethical means of income, this will completely remove that. And then also this will bring money through ethical means. So good time to sort of reevaluate, think of your financial stream, your financial income, how you're making money, and you can incorporate some, more creativity, more sattvic, dharmic, spiritual ways of earning money. Fourth house means this may also be a period of change for your mother or your connection, your relationship with your mother. Okay, so that may undergo a big shift. Um, it's just a process of cleansing, renewal, rejuvenation, good, better energy, new beginnings for your mother or for your relationship with your mother. Okay. Fourth house is also our place of residence, literally. So you may actually even change your residence or do some renovation in your home. Be careful in real estate dealings because fourth lord is also responsible for real estate. But this will give you opportunity to look at some big opportunities. So some big, options. So right after the combustion, for example, you may see things clearly, and there may be big opportunities that may come to surface for real estate. Then 11th house is also our desires. So make sure your desires are pure. Otherwise, those will be completely, destroyed. And because it's the process of purification and cleansing. Um, that's what the 11th Lord, it's burned up. It's getting combust with the proximity and the heat of the sun. So, develop highest form of desires, desire for the betterment of the humanity, to uplift everybody, to help everyone. So those desires will flourish. So that's overall analysis for the sign of Cancer. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you can get all the notifications. Some people have, told me they don't see the videos in time, but that's because you just need to hit the bell icon and watch the intro section if you haven't already. Thank you. Next is Leo rising, Leo Lagna, Leo ascendant. So for Leo, of course, finances and relationships will be impacted, as we discussed in the intro section. Listen to the intro section first. And so for Leo rising, Venus is your 10th lord and it is your third lord. Okay, so 10th lord and third lord is going to be combust. That means cleansing and getting rid of unwanted things or things that are not serving you in your career. That may literally mean you may actually start a new job, or in your current job, you may do things more ethically, more a lot of more hard work, but also in terms of your image and public recognition, those things may get an impact, have an impact. So be careful, do things very ethically. And then also third house is your younger siblings. So your connection, your relationship with those younger siblings could actually undergo a change. And that's for the better. It's like cleansing, making things better, purifying things. It's like purifying gold in fire, right? So your communication also is very important, especially the emails or written communication. That's all third house. So be careful with that. And then your skills. So third house is our skill. So you may actually learn some really interesting new skills or refine your existing skills. Third house is also the house of courage in day-to-day life. So be careful not to be too pitta, too angry in your day-to-day life, because the ruler is getting combust. There may be ego issues with your coworkers or with the authorities. That's 10th house, and also might be ego issues with your siblings. So be careful about that. That is very, very important because Sun represents the self and self-worth and self-confidence, and it could be ego. And so just let go of your ego and transform into a new person at work, or transform your career, your profession, transform your connection with the siblings. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you get all the notifications. And we're starting a course, just a couple of days left, live course, a 24-week in-depth practical course. If you're interested, you can go to that link on your screen. So the next is the sign of Virgo. So it's Virgo rising, Virgo ascendant, Virgo Lagna. Watch the intro section first to understand how the finances and relationships may be impacted because of this combustion. So Venus will be combust. So that means for Virgo rising, Venus is your second lord and your ninth lord. So your belief system may undergo a change. You may find new gurus and more, more traditional gurus, and your speech may undergo a change. You may become more, you'll speak from a place of depth, uh, and your diet may undergo change. Your family relationships may undergo change. So any of these things that are not serving you, those will burn off literally. Venus is combust. That's the heat of the Surya, the sun. Sun is purifying Venus. So anything Venus connects in your chart, that will be purified. So your relationship with your gurus, relationship with your father, and then your belief system, and also long distance travel. You may actually undergo a pilgrimage. This is a good time. Second house is also the words that you speak, so and the food that you put in your mouth. So all of that become more sattvic, more dharmic, and also the way you handle your family wealth. You have to be very, very ethical and honest in that. And in general, your finances, that second house, your accumulated resources, and watch the intersection. So your finances are undergoing renewal, and now your second house is involved. That is, Venus is ruler of the second house. So this will be a change in the way you approach your family wealth or your accumulated resources. And because most of this combustion is taking place in your ninth house, and Sun is there, so its ninth house is illuminated. Big, big yogas combinations for, say, finding a new guru, or rediscovering, rekindling that connection with the guru you're supposed to learn from. And so, really, the ninth house is activated. Your belief system, your dharma, your gurus, all that is very much activated. So that's for the sign of Virgo. Next is Libra rising, Libra Lagna, Libra ascendant. For Libra sign, Venus is your Lagna lord, of course, and Venus is also the eighth lord. So Venus is a very interesting planet for Libra rising. It itself represents it is the planet of change and transformation. It is the planet of yourself, and so undergoing combustion, going over the sun, passing over the sun, it's a deep transformation and change that you'll experience at a very deep level. Of course, your finances and your relationships will be the key as well. Watch the introspection. They'll undergo a change, renewal. But this will be literally Phoenix rising. This is absolutely fantastic period for you to cleanse yourself, purify yourself, uh, you know, rediscover your personality, who you are. Good time to focus on health. First house is the health. The first lord is getting combust. That means you may find some, things, or discover some ways of taking care of your health. Eighth house is also other people as well. So uh, be very ethical in handling inheritance, handling the money of your spouse, or together, combined wealth, finances. Or if you are literally finance manager or manage other people's money, be very, very ethical in your dealings. And then this will create opportunities, new ways of, handling other people's wealth. Or literally, this may give you like windfall of money. That is eighth house. And could be inheritance from, spouse or in-laws. So any of that could be activated. So that's the eighth house. And this may actually give you a big, sort of revelation in terms of secrets of the universe and, the purpose of your life, purpose of existence. All of that eighth house is going to be very much activated, and especially Sun is sitting there. So this house will be illuminated. There will be some discoveries regarding the eighth house. So it's a good time to do meditation, do healing work, and energy work, past life regression, all of those. And you can also start, studying some esoteric subjects, any of these lineages or traditional subjects. So that's for the sign of Libra. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and also hit the bell icon to get the notifications. Next is Scorpio rising, Scorpio Lagna, or Scorpio ascendant. For Scorpio, Venus is your seventh lord and your 12th lord. Watch the intersection to understand the impact on your finances and relationships. And now for Scorpio, it becomes even more important, the relationships area, because Venus is your seventh lord and Sun is sitting in the seventh house. Most of this combustion is taking place in your seventh house after May 19th. From May 16th to 19th, Venus is still in your sixth house in Aries. But from Aries also, it's having combustion because it is within 5-6 degrees of the sun. So the majority of the combustion taking place in your seventh house. So very, very careful with the relationships. Your relationships will undergo a very deep change, shift, transformation, renewal, cleansing. And so focus on your relationships. And make sure that you're very ethical and transparent and honest in your relationships. So that includes both your personal relationships and also business one-on-one business partnerships. Okay, so that's the key here. And then the 12th house is involved. So and the sun, the 12th lord is getting combust. That means it will reveal some secrets from the past life. That's the 12th house. It will reveal some bring back some friendships or relationships from the past, could be from this life or from past life. And this is activating your subconscious mind. Great time to do meditation, understand do energy work, hypnotherapy, past life regression, astral travel, and especially connection with the ancestors. So good remedy is to give some donations. That's the 12th house. And also really focus on your relationship. This can take your relationship to the next higher level, make it more spiritual. And also, the next level is also developing a connection with the divine, higher form of love and devotion, bhakti. So connect with the divine, with the universe. So this is going to be a very transformative period for you. 7th house and 12th house are activated, and the Lord is undergoing a renewal. It's going to be a fresh energy in your relationships, fresh energy dealing with the foreigners, fresh energy. Your subconscious mind is getting a renewal. So that's for the sign of Scorpio, Scorpio Lagna. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're interested, you can join our upcoming course starting 9th of May. Very powerful, in-depth, practical course. And you can visit the link here. So that's for the sign of Scorpio. Next is Sagittarius, Sagittarius Lagna, Sagittarius rising, or Sagittarius ascendant. So for Sagittarius, Venus is your 11th lord and Venus is your 6th lord. Watch the intersection first, because there we discuss the impact on our finances and relationships for all 12 signs because of this combustion. So your 11th lord is getting combust. That means be careful in your friendships. The old ones may dissolve that are not serving you anymore. And be very careful in your desires, things that you wish for. Have very sattvic dharmic desires. If you have any unwholesome desires, those will cause trouble. They will wash away and cause you pain also, possibly. And then also 11th house is the financial gains, our income. So if you have any unethical means of financial gains or income, those will dissolve. And this is the time to really focus on finances. You'll actually get ideas about how to overhaul, renew your financial income, your sources of income. So this will bring financial gains. This will give you ideas and ways of doing things differently. And at the same time, the 6th house is about your job. 6th house is health and daily routine, serving other people. So those things could be under pressure. Your job, be very ethical in your job. Helping other people. So that's the best remedy for you for Sagittarius rising. One is let go of any unwholesome desires. That is the key. Second thing is, you know, uh, help other people, volunteer, do a lot of service. And then 6th house is also legal matters. So be careful in any legal issues. There could be hidden things, but secrets may be revealed in any of legal issues. If you're going through any legal issues, court cases, things like that, there may be some hidden things. So watch out for those. 6th house is also our health. So you may start a new health routine or be very focused on your health. This will sort of re-trigger, your health routine, your exercise, and how you take care of your health. So that's for the sign of Sagittarius. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and join this upcoming course if you're interested in learning astrology. Next is Capricorn rising, Capricorn Lagna, and Capricorn ascendant. So for Capricorn, Venus is a very good friend. But watch the intersection where we discussed how this combustion will impact your finances and relationships for all the 12 signs. Now, for Capricorn, very interesting. Venus is the 10th lord and Venus is the 5th lord. So it's a Yoga Karaka planet. It's a very auspicious and powerful planet for Aquarius rising. What does that mean? There will be, complete shift and, in fact, new energy in your 10th house and your 5th house. Your profession may undergo change, complete revamp. It's like, version 2.0, resetting your profession. And so your public image may also undergo shift. So, be careful what you say in public, so because the Lord is combust. And then the 5th house is your children, your romantic relationships, and your creativity. Uh, 5th house is also your intellect. And so those things will undergo a shift or a change. So your relationship with your children is very critical, very important at this time. This may undergo a shift. They may undergo a shift in their life, your children. And your romantic relationships, do not enter into any new relationship without, uh, without thinking through, you just uh, see all the aspects, because you might be sort of blindsided. That's the combustion. 5th lord is combust. But this will give you opportunity to meet people if you're looking for a romantic relationship, to meet people who are, very spiritual, very ethical, truthful. That is the Surya. Okay. And then also your skills. 5th house is, learning. 5th houses are creativity. So this is very powerful time to be creative. That's the key remedy for you for Capricorn rising, is to pick up some new skills, be very creative in whatever you do. Um, Now, one caution, be careful in stock market or investment. The Lord of the 5th house is combust, so do not take any unnecessary risks during this period. And again, watch the intersection. So the finances and relationships are going to be affected in the way we discussed in the intro section. So that's for the sign of Capricorn. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and join this upcoming course if you're interested in learning astrology. Next is Aquarius rising, Aquarius Lagna, or Aquarius ascendant. Watch the intro section to understand how this combustion will impact the finances and relationships for everybody, for all 12 signs. Now, for Aquarius also, Venus is a very good friend. Venus is Yoga Karaka. Venus is your 4th lord and your 9th lord. Okay. So your 4th house, your inner happiness, you'll discover what makes you happy. This is the time for soul searching, to go within and really find inner happiness. That's the purpose of the soul. The Lord of the 4th house is going to be exactly conjunct with the Karaka for your soul, the Atma Karaka, that is Surya, the natural Atma Karaka. So wonderful opportunity to be happy, discover your inner happiness. This may transform your connection, your relationship with your mother, or in her life, there could be a lot of change for good, renewal, rejuvenation. Also, with your father, that's 9th house, or with your gurus, uh, time to cleanse anything that's not needed or serving any purpose anymore. So you may find new gurus. You may rekindle your connection with old gurus. And also, this is a good time for sort of, you'll discover your belief system. That's the 9th house, your dharma. You'll see what, motivates you in terms of spiritual work, spiritual path. And also, 4th house is our place of residence. So literally at your home, you may change around things. You may make your home more spiritual. And for real estate also, you may get ideas for real estate investment, um, and also vehicles. Be careful driving also. That's the, 4th lord represents vehicles that we drive. And so overall, a big shift, big change. 4th house and 9th house are, 4th house is our inner happiness. 9th house is the dharma and belief system. Also, this may actually help you get higher education. So good time to, start studying some, if you've been thinking, this may actually put you on the path to higher education. So overall, really powerful time for you, change and renewal for finances, relationships, for fourth house matters, and for ninth house matters. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're interested, join this upcoming course. We're starting in a couple of days. It's a very practical, in-depth course. Thanks for watching. So the next is the sign of Pisces. So for Pisces, Venus is your third lord and your eighth lord. It's a very important planet, big change happening for you. Watch the intersection, how this combustion will impact your finances and relationships. That's true for all the 12 signs. Now for Pisces, Pisces Lagna, Pisces Ascendant, Venus being the third lord and the eighth lord. So big change and transformation happening for you. Your relationship with your siblings may undergo a change. Your communication, the style of communication, the way you network with people, if you're into marketing or sales, the way you do things. So be very careful, be very ethical. And also, if you have any hidden secrets, that may be revealed for good or for bad. And then third house is also your skills. So this combustion is an opportunity. This will give you a huge window for you to learn some new skills, pick up some powerful skills. And then third house is also your courage. So you may feel this lack of courage for a brief window of time, but then this is like giving you this extra power. So after the combustion, you'll have this renewed strength, this amazing power to deal your day-to-day challenges. That is the third house. Now, eighth house is also managing other people's wealth, and that includes like inheritance. Also includes combined wealth of married people or people who are in partnership. So finances will be a big theme again. Anyway, finances are going to be impacted. Watch the intersection, but for you, because eighth house is getting activated, so that's all money from other people. And if you're also, let's say, a practitioner and this income from other your clients, that's also be going to be impacted. That's going to give you a lot of new ideas how you can earn money from other people. But overall, be ready for big change and transformation. That is eighth house. You'll see a shift in a lot of areas of life. Just embrace this change and be open and go within. Eighth house is all the subconscious and the esoteric stuff, hidden wisdom. So a good remedy for you is to learn some kind of esoteric subjects or energy healing, past life regression, and be on a quest on finding out who you are, the secrets of the universe, the purpose of your existence, and your connection with the universe. So that's all activated right now. Thanks for watching, and this is for Pisces. And again, if you're interested, you can join our upcoming course that starts in a couple of days. And please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you get all the notifications. Thanks for watching. Namaste.